Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rokah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostle Nels, the great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua have mercy upon you. Alright, going into old Trump, over the words that he relayed over the internet, just a day or two ago, concerning all hell will break out if hostages aren't returned from Gaza. So let's hear this out right here. I'm going somewhere. Just bear with me, right? So remember this.
If they're not back by the time I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East. And it will not be good for Hamas, and it will not be good, frankly, for anyone. All hell will break out. I don't have to say anymore, but that's what it is. And they should have given them back a long time. They should have never taken them. If they're not back by the time
Hear it again.
I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East. And it will not be good for Hamas, and it will not be good, frankly, for anyone. All hell will break out. I don't have to say anymore, but that's what it is.
All right, now let's go here. The name of this here is this on the that first post. Trump shares anti-Netanyahu video. Israeli Prime Minister cancels U.S. visit. Vantage with what? With Palki Shamar. This concerns Trump. Let's just hear it, and then I'll go in the spiel. You know what? Now let me give you a little presentation first concerning what it is, because I don't know if a lot of you are aware of it or not. Okay, now no less than 24 hours after Trump said, after he pledged to bring what? Bring hell on Hamas for what? For releasing of the Israeli hostages. Now Trump is posting and shared on his social media site. He called it anti-Netanyahu. So let's see what I'm talking about here. Let's go into it. Is Trump serious about Greenland? What is he talking about? Talking about what? Him taking the Panama Canal, taking it back. That's what this is. What this whole post, this video is about. It's about 6 minutes of it. We're at 7 minutes concerning. So let's just go into it. I'm not gonna be long tonight. I'm gonna get it into it and hit a few precepts. Close it out.
No one is safe from Donald Trump, not even his closest buddy, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. They had a great bromance in Trump 1.0. He shifted the US Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He defended Israeli settlements in the West Bank, and he recognized Israel's rights over the Golan Heights. In return, Netanyahu heaped praises on him. He named the settlement after Donald Trump. He called it Trump Heights. But could the honeymoon be over? I ask, because of this video. It was reposted by Donald Trump on social media. It features American professor Jeffrey Sachs. He's being interviewed by Trump's ally, Tucker Carlson. The professor talks about America's meddling in Syria and Iraq. He talks about the endless wars in West Asia, and he blames them on Netanyahu. He calls the Israeli Prime Minister an obsessive, deep, dark SOB. Now, Trump
How can he call him a deep, dark SOB when he's, first off, Benjamin Netanyahu, he's a so-called Edomite. You know, there's always a chance that anyone and all people could be what? Israelite, because we are scattered in the four corners of the earth, right? But where you get that dark SOB? We know what SOB means. And Trump, I mean, this is kind of wow. He said that about Netanyahu, and they've been praising one another since he's even before he was came out of when he was president the first time. He always defended Israelis, should I say? You know, the small hatters. You know, the fakers over there in the land of Jerusalem. You know, could the whore and the least of the flock be coming up against one another, or this just a play on people's emotions and trying to start something for what I'm trying to say, that, you know, who's better at confusion and creating BS, so people can gather themselves to be watched, heavily watched, should I say, concerning Trump, and that's real heavy, concerning the whore, which is America, right, which is Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, and the least of the flock, which is Amalek. Them two going at one another. That's just not something that's heard of. It's not something that's heard of. So could they be going against one another? I doubt that, because the one thing about it, America still they're still going to be I don't know what's, well, in other words, Benjamin Netanyahu, he's part of blocking. I got one more video I'm gonna play. He's part of blocking Trump's vision concerning Panama. So let's get into it.
Trump has shared this video. The question is why? Why is he trying to amplify this? Does he agree with this assessment? If he does, it's a rapid U-turn, because Trump spoke to Netanyahu only last month. It was said to have been a warm, friendly conversation. And this week he threatened Hamas. He asked them to return Israeli hostages before he took charge. If not, all hell would break loose. Those were the words he used. So what changed in 24 hours? Chances are nothing. You see, this video has a long caption with it. It talks about how Barack Obama meddled in Syria, how the CIA tried to topple Bashar al-Assad, but the caption does not mention Netanyahu or Israel. So it is possible that Trump only read the caption.
I won't be surprised if something is major is about to happen, whether it's over here in America, whether it's over there in the so-called Middle East. I won't be surprised, because this here, I see this here as being only a distraction. For what? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The beasts have what? They have a whole lot of avenues in creating confusion and making people to what? To gather themselves together in should I say, especially on this sort of social media, and have people what? Vision on something else, on this crap here, when something real big could be brewing up in somewhere in the country.
He did not hear the whole thing, and he shared it. And frankly, I don't know which is worse. That Trump is reposting abuses against a world leader, or that he doesn't listen to what he shares. Either way, the damage is done. Netanyahu was supposed to attend Trump's inauguration this month, but reports say he has pulled out. No one is explicitly blaming Trump's video post, but the timing is certainly suspect. And do you know why this confusion exists? Because of his erratic policies. Consider the whole Greenland row. Trump is asking Denmark to hand over Greenland to the US. He says he needs it for national security. Now, Greenland is an autonomous region in Denmark. In simple words, it belongs to them. So Trump is talking about taking over sovereign land, that too from a NATO ally. And this obsession is not new. He first floated this idea back in 2019, but back then he talked about buying Greenland. This time, though, he's not ruling out military action. He wants to take it any way he can. So US allies in Europe are worried some of them cannot wrap their heads around it, like Germany's Olaf Scholz. He says he does not understand what Trump means.
In my discussions with our European partners, a certain lack of understanding has emerged with regard to recent statements from the United States. The principle of inviolability of borders applies to every country, regardless of whether it is to the east or west of us.
Vous avez raison de le rappeler, de l'Union européenne. C'est un territoire européen.
It is out of the question for the European Union to let any nation in the world, whichever it is, and let me say starting with Russia, to attack its sovereign borders.
But Trump is not de-escalating. He genuinely believes that Greenland wants to join the US.
Russia ain't part of no European Union. Somebody started with Russia. Southern borders. I mean, maybe he lost me on that, but Russia's not part of no EU. So I don't know. I got that went on my head there. So I guess he was just saying. Let me hear that again. Just hear it again, because Russia's not part of no EU.
In the world, whichever it is, and let me say starting with Russia, to attack its sovereign border.
Oh, that's good.
Vous avez raison de le rappeler, de l'Union européenne. C'est un territoire européen.
It is out of the question for the European Union to let any nation in the world, whichever it is, and let me say starting with Russia, to attack its sovereign borders.
Oh, okay. Russia attack its southern borders, so they just bringing in Russia. He's not saying that Russia is part of the EU. He was saying concerning Russia attacking southern borders, regardless of who it is someone part of what of EU. Okay, now I got it.
But Trump is not de-escalating. He genuinely believes that Greenland wants to join the US.
Yeah, I don't think we have pushback. Greenland is, if you look at the people there, we got tremendous. We got applause as we landed yesterday. I had my representatives, my son Don, and representatives go there, and it was like a love fest.
Spare a thought for Denmark. They have no heavy artillery, no submarines, and no air defense systems. They're basically at the mercy of NATO and the US, which is why they're so cautious. Denmark has repeatedly said that Greenland is not for sale. But on the ground, opinion is split. Apparently, some Greenlanders do not mind the idea.
Denmark doesn't matter a lot to me. It's just a small country. We can't use them any longer because there are so many great powers in the world. So our partner should be a great power because Greenland is very wealthy. We have everything.
Because I think U.S. President-elect Donald Trump is too loud. His opinions, you can't count on us being taken over by force. I don't think so.
Greenland is an autonomous region. They also have a complicated colonial history with Denmark. On paper, they can become independent if they want to, but join the US? That looks like a long shot right now. Honestly, this is a wake-up call for Europe.
This is caught something. Let me bring it back for a minute. I want to read this caption at the bottom here that they flew past here concerning. I'm gonna play and pause for a minute. Let's see something.
And become independent.
Nice. This right here at the bottom right here. I don't know if you see the whole thing concerning. Yeah, you see it. Video captions blames Obama for meddling in Syria. Does not mention Netanyahu.
If they want to, but join the US? That looks like a long shot right now.
Trump shares anti-Netanyahu clip after what? Warm, friendly talks within Netanyahu in what? In DFC.
Honestly, this is a wake-up call for Europe. They outsourced their defense and foreign policy to Washington, but they forgot.
One more, y'all. Reports Netanyahu has decided to not attend Trump's inauguration. I think they're talking about the inauguration concerning Trump taking over the Panama Canal or Greenland, you know, taking over that area for what? For and give it to Trump. Trump said he was gonna make it part of America. Hey, let's hear though.
A crucial question: what if the U.S. no longer needs them? Donald Trump has brought that question to the fore, and Europe is struggling to answer it. Reports say they are planning a joint trip to Washington. Foreign ministers from Germany, France and Poland will meet Trump later this month. They're calling it a show of unity. Well, we say good luck.
I got one more here. Let's play this right here. Then I'm going to go into this lesson here. I don't know if they're going to speak. I just seen this here on the side over here. U.S. President-elect shares explosive clip. Donald Trump Truth Social. This is on his said Jeffrey Sachs goes into more detail about how Barack Obama commanded the CIA to overthrow the Syrian government in American media covered for what for him. He says reporter, I'm reading it because I don't think y'all can see it. I'm not sure, but I don't think y'all can see it good here. And it says, excuse me, y'all. He says reporters are lying through their teeth when they blame Russia. It was Obama 4 years before Russia intervened. Says what Obama did is not democracy. Reporters who are lying through their teeth are ignorant beyond imagining that what? Oh, the war in Syria. Yes, Russia intervened in Syria. Well, do you know that that Obama, just reading how they got it, tasked the CIA to overthrow the Syrian government starting 4 years before Russia intervened. So he blamed it on Obama concerning the war that took place or said it took place. They said they're lying through their teeth when they blame Russia. It was Obama 4 years before Russia intervened. So let us scroll up a little more. I can't see it ever that in front of him. So let's scroll up a little more and I'm gonna read that. They jumped on me. Hold up. Okay, let me read this part right here. Reporters who are lying through their teeth are ignorant beyond imagining that the war in Syria. Yes, Russia intervened in Syria. Well done. You know that Obama tasked the CIA to overthrow the Syrian government starting for 4 years before Russia intervened. Okay, how many times did the New York Times report on Operation Timber, Sycamore, which was the presidential order to the CIA to overthrow Bashar al-Assad 3 times in 10 years? This is not democracy. And the CIA is overthrowing governments overseas, then they 100% do it here in America. And this was a post Donald Trump made January 7th, 2025. And it say Netanyahu a dark son of a bitch. Why he calling this devil here a dark son of a bitch? This is Edomite him. This is the devil here. Where you get that dark son of a bitch from? Come on, man. I think this just a distraction for whatever about to take place within the next week or two or so. Or who knows? Maybe the next day or two. say Donald Trump shared the video on Truth Social featuring Professor Jeffrey Sachs right here. There it is. The least of the flock shall draw them out. So this is Professor Jeffrey Sachs. He said he accused Benjamin Netanyahu of pushing U.S. into what? An endless war. And that's exactly what's going on. The scriptures speak about, again, concerning the least of the flock, which is who? Which is the chief house of Amalek, which is the small hatters. Right? They are pushing what? They're going to push America into what? Into the war, which is World War III. Let me read this here. Jeffrey Sachs on Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu. Netanyahu's gotten us into endless wars. Yeah, all them proxy wars over there. America got their hand in everything. Endless wars, starting with Ukraine. America been a part of that, and all these wars here. Endless war. It is. Netanyahu gotten us into endless wars, and because of the power of all of this in U.S. politics, he's gotten his way. Ain't gonna continue to. Because why? Because Trump never nothing but a puppet. You know, for a minute, it looked as though Trump was bucking up against a lot of things. But you know, again, Trump is not in charge of anything. He's just doing what the elite wants him to do, and he's just playing his role. You know, it say Trump shared video without comment, raising questions about his current stance on Iran. There could be some fear there. Iran ain't no joke. Because we know Iran is gonna this is biblical. Iran is gonna take is the head part of what? Of destroying the land of Israel, which is Jerusalem. World War III. They're all gonna get it. All of them are gonna get it. But hey, most of you all still think America can't be touched. America will be touched like no other. They're going to get it worse than everybody. Babylon, the whore that sit upon many waters. That's America. See, they pushing that real hard. Their relationship concerning Trump, and I'm you know, what this is here. This is the date is the 9th, so we'll see sometime next week, because it's going into the weekend. So either this weekend or sometime next week. I'm just looking for something to happen, something real big. You know, I could be wrong. Who am I? You know what I'm saying? The best I can do is give you prophecy concerning the scriptures. You know, my opinion. I'm just something. I just give my opinion in concerning, because I'm looking and paying attention and focus on what? Focus on first and foremost on prophecy concerning and teaching prophecy concerning what's about to take place. So you have all heard it before, right? These scriptures that we are bringing out, you have heard these scriptures for thousands of times. I know a lot of you all watch these things for what? For entertainment. You know, some of you watch it because you're scared, you fear, and some of you are watching now because why? Because you see the overall effects of America in the condition that what most of you all are in has caused you to what? To listen to what? The prophets now. Say Trump told Axios, I haven't spoken to the Israeli leader since. Fuck him. That's too much. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. You know, they putting on a show, y'all. This is a show, y'all. Don't fall for it. This is a show. Couple more seconds, y'all, not long. His pick for Israel's ambassador has also rejected term like occupied Palestinian territories, or should I say? Just a little more, y'all, and I'm gonna close it out in a few more seconds, about 20 more seconds. Okay, y'all, let's get into the let's see what we want to put up here. Let's put Trump up here in that letter, right? So let's go into we're gonna hit a few precepts, not gonna be long, right? You know, after Trump, within 24 hours after Trump said what he said concerning Hamas, concerning him bringing hell on Hamas for the release of Israeli hostages. Now Trump posted and shared on on the social media site, and he called what's his name? He said anti Netanyahu. You know, we know what the anti mean. You know, they call all of us anti. When you got something negative to say about those small heads, they call everybody anti. So Trump calling him anti. So that this seemed like a show here. And then the EU members got together, man, to do what? To stop Trump from attacking and taking the Panama Canal. So, hey, and so forth. So, I'm going to go into Revelation 17 concerning, concerning the whore, which is a miracle that sit upon many waters. Who has more Afro bases than America? In all of these countries. This is why she's considered the whore that sit upon many waters. That's rulership, right? I'm gonna start at verse 15 of Revelation 17 and 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest were the whore. The waters were America. The whore is America. Sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Who has more people of different nationalities than America? No one. Everybody has really gathered themselves over here in America, over here in Babylon, because this was the land of the free, they say, right? But we know better. But once you get over here and you go to they go to slamming you with them taxes, then you see that there's no such thing as land of the free over here in America, which is Babylon. Verse 16 of Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns, who are the 10 horns, y'all? You got EU, the European Union, right? You got NATO, These are what? These are allies of America. And America is part of what? Of the European Union. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beasts, these shall what? Hate the whore. Who is the whore? America. America is that whore. Let's go to verse 7 of Revelation 17 and 7. And the angel said unto me, wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman. What's that mystery? Who is the mystery? Who is the mystery? Which is the whore? Which is who? Is America. And of the beast. The beast. What's the beast? The system. Right? This is what makes the beast who they are, which is their system. Right? We all are part of the beast. We all are what? Are taking buying and selling and whatever it is, things that we need, especially so-called black, Hispanics, and natives of this land. We don't own anything. So we all are part of the beast system. Right? So get ready for what? You to be tried in these last days of what? Of America hitting you with that C-hip. Right? For you to what? Continue to buy and sell. Because if you don't get hit with that C-hip, which is the chip, I'm just going to say it, it's the chip, which is Revelation 13, it's chapter 13, verses 16 to 17. You're going to get hit with, if you wants to be part of this system, you want to buy and sell over here in this beast, right, this system, which is the New World Order, and you want to buy and sell, you're going to have to take that. So you're going to be tried, whether you want to be what, with your Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, or do you want to what? You got to choose between the devil, which is the devil of the earth, right? Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? The devil of the earth. Or you going to choose what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And in the coming of what? Of Yahushua. And of the beast that carrieth her, which has the what? The 7 heads and 10 horns. Let's go back, still goes into what? EU. Which was Europe by way of Spain. Right? Because verse 8, but I ain't going to read all that. Which concerning the beast that thou sawest was what? And is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit. That beast is what? Europe by way of Spain. Back over here into verse 16 of Revelation 17 and 16. In the 10 horns, European Union / NATO, which is European Union, but NATO is part of the European Union, which is allies, which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. So it won't be long that all of these nations, they're going to hate America. Who knows? I don't know if this is start of, but it seems to be a distraction at this present moment, because there are a lot of things have to take place before Jacob trouble. We still got to go through hell. You know, we are just starting in the midst of what in the beginnings of Jacob's trouble. So we still got ways to go concerning catching hell over here. You got to be tried. You're going to be tried to see whether you're worthy to be what? To be saved for salvation in these times. These shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. What is that? That's them nuclear missiles. The angels. America is going to get it. So let's go to, right quick, let's go to Daniel. Daniel 7 and, let's see something, and 21. I beheld in the same horn, and that horn is who? America, made war with the saints. Who are the saints? The Israelites, and prevailed against them. Deuteronomy 28, slavery. We were in the captivity. Verse 22. Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom, This is future prophecy. Because we don't, at this present moment, we don't possess anything. We're waiting on the what? The prophecy to unfold for what? For America to get what? To get it just due. Which is what? Which is that indignation from the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Verse 17 of Revelation 17 and 17. For thy power has put in their hearts, meaning their minds, of the other nations, to fulfill his will. And what is that? And taking part in what? And destroying and making America desolate. And to agree and give their kingdom unto the beasts, until the words of thy power shall what? Be fulfilled. Which is what? Which is prophecy. So just like when Yahweh Shah came down here, he had to fulfill prophecy before what? Before the kingdom of heaven to come. Because before, if he didn't come down here and shed blood for us, and you know, to bring us back into the fold of what? Of being part of because the Heavenly Father cast us off, man. But he cast the what? The northern kingdom of the children of Israel off first, Ephraim on down. Right? And then later on Judah, Benjamin and Levi, which is the southern kingdom, they what? He cast them off too as well. Because we what? We continue to be wickedness. You know, you can't stop prophecy. Right? Whatever role you're gonna play over here, where you over here in America, you're just gonna play your role, and whatever stumbling block, whether it's part of being righteous or wicked, you're gonna be what? You're gonna play your role that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah have you to play in these times. Verse 18 of Revelation 17 and 18. And the woman, which is America, which is that whore that sit upon many waters, which thou sawest, is that great city which reign over the kings of the earth. Let's get one more proof of that, and then I'm going to close this out. Let's go to Obadiah 1 and 7. King reign over the kings of the earth. This is Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of thy confederacy, meaning the European Union / NATO, have brought thee even to the borders of men that were at peace. So they are all at peace with one another. Right? With thee, have deceived thee, and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. So America, the land of confusion, its latter end is what? Is death and destruction. Look at Isaiah 24 and 10. The city of confusion. That's America. That's Babylon. The word Babylon means confusion. So America is at its last end, and we're waiting. And I don't think this is going to be it right here. Trump then putting on this charade for whatever reasons, right? A distraction for something else. I don't know. But hey, maybe I see it late on the night, or maybe I see it first part of the week, or maybe one of the brothers will post something, and I'll be like, okay, you know. But this is prophecy. This we are watching. We're just reporting and doing the duties of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, and giving you all warning. First, you Israelite, which is you 2/3, you wicked, warning you all and telling you all that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah is getting ready to visit the earth and getting ready to do what? Put all of you wicked jokers to death. So on that note, say, Kal Allah Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Rakah HaKodash, Shalom.